Children, now you are going to have the reported speech. Now you are going to have the lesson reported speech in SEM 1 Unit 3. What is reported speech? If when do we use this reported speech? Sometimes someone says a sentence. ఎవరో ఏదో చెప్తారు. For example, I am going to cinema tonight. And for example, I am saying I am going to cinema tonight. I told you. So you went and told that Bhavani madam is going to cinema. That is the use. So then what is that to be said? Later, we may tell someone that the first person what he said. That is called the reporting word. So what I told you is said to you by someone. Then it is called the reporting word. See, there are some rules to have a reporting word. See, in reported speech, there are two kinds. So, direct speech and indirect speech. The reporting actual words of speaker, the actual words are shown in quotation marks. So, as it is, what I have told you that I am going to cinema is what is the direct sentence. If you want to say, you have to put it in quotation marks. And for the indirect speech, reporting only idea of the speaker in reporter's words, no quotation marks. Just the idea of the speaker is going to report by you. So then there is no need. The actual words, what the speaker had told, if you are going to report the actual word as it is, then you have to put it in the quotation marks. So how many types of sentences are there for us? So we got four types of sentences: assertive sentence, imperative sentence, interrogative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. So coming to the assertive sentence, the sentence in direct speech has two parts. Reporting words, the words outside the quotation marks, those are the reporting part. And reported part, reporting part and the reported part, the words inside the quotation marks. This is the assertive sentence. So outside the part and inside the quotation marks, reporting part and reported part. And coming to that, the reporting part will have subject, verb, object, and the reported part will have subject, helping verb, verb and object. So for the reported part, what will we have? Subject, helping verb, verb plus object. You could see the reporting part is subject, verb, object. And the reported part we have subject, helping verb, verb and object. Example, he said me. He, subject, said, verb, me, object. So I am working in a bank. I am working in a bank is actual the quotation marks. It will become the object. This is the reporting part by reported part. This is the reporting. This is the reporting part. This is the reported part. He said me, reporting part. Reported part is I am working in a bank. This is what it is. What it is? Direct speech. And he said me that he was working in a bank is indirect speech. He said me that he was helping verb, working verb in a bank object. He said me subject, he said me that he was helping verb and verb is working in a bank is object. This is indirect speech. So direct, this is the reported part, this is the reporting part, this is the reported part. The exact in quotation marks is reported part. He said me is the reporting part. He said me that he was working in a bank is indirect speech. If the reporting verb is in the past tense, reporting verb, working means this is continuous, this is present tense. ఇంకా పని చేస్తున్నాడు. Past tense లో ఉన్నట్టయితే the tense in reported part, the tense in reported part changes as follows. See how it is. So if it is tense in direct speech, it becomes indirect. Simple present tense will become past tense. Present continuous, past continuous. Present perfect tense, past perfect tense. So tense in direct, tense in indirect. Simple past tense, past perfect. Past continuous, past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect, past perfect. Past perfect continuous, no change. So will, shall, can, K will become would, should, could, might. So have this table. So depending on the sentence in the reported part in direct speech, the following changes will come in. So what are the changes? You see, direct speech, indirect speech. So for direct speech, reporting subject, no change. Reporting verb changes. Object, no change. Object never changes. Connecting words given in the above table. So what I have given in the above table can be seen. Reported subject changes. If the speaker reporting subject is third person, the reporting subject changes as follows. Direct speech and indirect, see how it is changing. So in direct speech, third person speaker, I will become he, my will become his or her, me will become him or her, and we will become they, us become them, our become their. He said me, I am working in a, he said me, I am working in a, he said me, I am working in a, he said me that he was working in my office. He said me that I am working in my office. She said my uncle called me. She said that her uncle called her. This is indirect. This is this is direct. Quotation, wherever the quotation marks occurs, this that is direct speech. Wherever the quotation marks are removed, that is indirect. They said, we are working in our office. They said, we are working in our office. They are in quotation. They said, they were working in their office. They said, our uncle called us. So then it can be turned as, they said that their uncle had, that their uncle. So our will become their, that their uncle has called us. Next, if the speaker reporting subject is first person or second person, the reported subject in indirect speech remains the same as the speaker. In even indirect speech also, it remains the same as speaker if it is the first person or second person reporting subject. You see, I is I only, my, me, we, us, our. I said him, I am working in my office. I, no change. I said him that I was working in my office. There is no change. I said my uncle called me. I said that my uncle had called me. No any change. We said we are working in our office. We said that we are working in our office. You said him, I am working in my office. You said him that you are working in your office. So in direct or indirect, first person speaker, there is no change in if the first person or second person, the reported subject in remains indirect speech, remains same as the speaker. If it is the speaker is the first person or the second person, it remains the same. Just like in this table, you just see. So sentence type, if it is, so please follow this, Amma. Reporting verb in direct speech, reporting verb in indirect speech, that is the connecting word. In assertive sentence, said will become said to will become told, and told is told only. In assertive sentence, the connecting word is that. Remember this connecting word. Imperative sentence. Imperative, what are imperative sentence? Commands and requests. Said to, said to. Said to is requested, and said to is ordered, told is commanded, asked is asked, said, asked, or told. The connecting word is to. In interrogative sentence, said to, asked, said to, told, asked. So asked and inquired. And the WH word question also told and asked. The connecting words, follow this connecting word. WH word means the same. The same word will be repeated, the same. If and whether, if or whether. For WH, it is if or whether, the connecting. And for exclamatory sentence, said to, told, asked. That is for the direct speech. And for the indirect speech, exclaimed with joy, sorrow. And the connecting word is that. Follow this table sincerely, and it is very easy for you to have the direct or indirect speech. The second person in reported subject are changed according to listener's object of direct speech. He said to me, you bring your, he said to me, you bring your pen. So he told me that I brought my pen. Me, my. Second person is, he said to me, you bring your pen. He told you that you bought your pen. So there is no change. He said to her, you bring your pen. He told her that she bought her pen. So just the subject or according to listener's object. Subjects and objects, second persons. He said to students, you bring your pen. He told students that they bought their pen. That's all. So, if the reporting verb in direct speech is simple present or simple future, no change in tense. In indirect speech, no change in tense in indirect speech for simple present and simple future. Say to tell, says to tells, will, shall say. That's all. Shall say to means shall tell. That's all. There is no change if for simple present and simple future for the direct speech in verb to the indirect speech for these two tenses, present and simple future. So the examples are, he says me, I came to college. I come to college. He says me that he comes to college. He will say me, I come to college. He will say me that he comes. There is no change. He will say me, I come to college. He will say me that he comes to college. He will say me that he comes to college. He says that he is in his office. He says, I am in my office. He says that he is in his office. So, she will say, I am in my office. She will say that she is in her office. So, there is no quotations, but that she is, say, she has become her. That's all. Will say, future tense. No any change. If the reported part is a universal truth, if the reported part is a universal truth, then no change in tense of reported part in indirect speech. Teacher said the earth moves around the sun. Teacher said that the earth said that the earth moves around the sun. You remove the quotation marks, just add that the for the universal truths, there will be no change. So words in direct speech now will become then, here will become there, this will become that, these will become those, yesterday will become previous day or the last day, tomorrow will become following day or the next day, today will become that day, last week will become the previous week. He said me, I'm working in my office now. He said me that he was working in his office then. He said, my uncle called me yesterday. He said that her uncle called her the previous day. They said, this is our office. They said that was their office. They said, our uncle will call us tomorrow. They said their uncle would call them the next day. You remember the table, that the reported speech will be very easy. So for imperative sentences, till now we have had only assertive. Now the imperative. What are imperative? Requests and commands. So the poor man said to me, please help. So it's a request. The poor man requested me to help him. The teacher said to the students, respect elders. The teacher advised the student to respect elders. So commands and requests, imperative. He said to the customer, come in please. Asked, said, told. Reporting verb asked, said, told. Make a table chudandi. Very easy. The policeman said to the prisoner, do not fight in the prison. The policeman warned the prisoner not to fight in the prison. For interrogative sentences, this is the third type, and we got 4 types of sentences. This is the third one, interrogative. Interrogative, what is meant for interrogative? Reporting verb in direct speech will become said to, told, changed as asked in and inquired in indirect speech. Interrogative sentences must change as assertive sentence in direct speech. So indirect speech లోకి వచ్చేసరికి సో ఇంటరాగేటివ్ సెంటెన్సెస్ ని మనం ఇండైరెక్ట్ స్పీచ్ లోకి మార్చేసేటప్పుడు అవి ఏమవుతాయి, we have to change them as assertive sentences. So come to the yes no type questions. Are you sitting idle here? Teacher said. Teacher asked if I was sitting idle there. So yes or no, that's all. Yes or no questions, these are. So she said to me, are you feeling lazy? She asked me whether I was feeling lazy, if or whether you could use. Coming to the WH word, in this only, this is another type, WH word questions. Why are you sitting idle here? Teacher asked. Teacher asked why I was sitting idle there. How can I understand this sum? Said the student. The student asked how he could understand that sum. She said to me, why are you feeling lazy? She asked me why I was feeling lazy. So the fourth type is exclamatory sentence. This is ఆశ్చర్యార్థకం. Reporting verb in direct speech. ఏముంటాయి అవి? Said, said to, told, told, asked. ఇవేమవుతాయి డైరెక్ట్ స్పీచ్ లో? సెడ్, సెడ్ టు, టోల్డ్, ఆస్క్డ్. టు బి చేంజ్డ్ యాజ్ ఎక్స్క్లైమ్డ్ విత్ జాయ్, సారో, వండర్, రెగ్రెట్, సర్ప్రైజ్, కంటెంట్ ఇన్ ఇండైరెక్ట్ స్పీచ్. వీటిల్ని ఇలా మార్చాలి. డైరెక్ట్ స్పీచ్ లో ఉన్న సెడ్, సెడ్ టు, టోల్డ్, ఆస్క్డ్ ని వండర్, రెగ్రెట్, సర్ప్రైజ్, కంటెంట్ ఇందులోకి ఇండైరెక్ట్ స్పీచ్ లోకి ఇలా మార్చాలి. He said, alas, I left a perfect job. He exclaimed with sorrow that he had left a perfect job. He said, hurrah, we won the match. He exclaimed with a joy that they had won the match. He said, how clever he is. He exclaimed, what surprise that he was clever. He said, bravo, you have done well. He exclaimed with praise that I had done very well. He said, how lucky you are. He exclaimed, how wonder that I was very lucky. So we should exclaim. If not with sorrow, we have to say, changed as joy, sorrow, wonder, regret, whatever it is, we should exclaim. That's all. This is called exclamatory sentence. So totally we got assertive, imperative, interrogative, exclamatory. All these four sentences we got a table. To change for direct into indirect, I gave you the table. You by heart the table, and it is very easy for you people to change the direct into indirect. Thank you all. Take care. Follow this video seriously, and it is very easy for the sentence correction and all.